don't know what I should do, and I wish.
Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking with Claudia. Today I'm showing you how I like to make sweet potato casserole. My family really loves it around here. They can't get enough of it. It's so good and perfect for Thanksgiving or Christmas. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I will love to have you here, and turn on your notification bell. That way you always get notified whenever I upload new videos. Let's get started. Alright you guys, so I have 2.5 pounds of sweet potatoes here. We're going to start by baking them. The sweet potatoes get extra sweet and more delicious when you bake them, so make sure you bake them, okay guys? Don't ever boil your potatoes for this recipe. So what I'm doing here is I'm poking holes in the sweet potatoes. This will help the steam escape as they bake, that way they don't explode in your oven. Next, go ahead and place your potatoes onto a baking sheet. Then you're going to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to bake the potatoes for about an hour and 15 minutes or until the potatoes are extremely soft. The slower you bake the potatoes, the sweeter they get. Alright, so it's been an hour and 15 or an hour and 20 minutes or so, and my potatoes are extremely soft. We're going to start peeling the skin off. I just use a scissors to cut off the ends and make a slit through the skin. Then you can just use a spoon to scoop or scrape out the food. Alright, so I'm going to do this with the rest of my sweet potatoes. Once I have all the food taken out, I'm going to grab my potato masher and mash them completely. Alright, so the potatoes are mashed. This is the time to add the rest of our ingredients. We're going to add 5 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 whole eggs, a 1/4 cup of softened butter, a 1/4 cup of milk, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm going to use my hand mixer to mix everything together. You can use a whisk to do this part if that's what you have. Okay, so once everything is mixed in and it looks nice and smooth like that, you're going to grab your baking pan. I'm using an 8 by 11 dish. Go ahead and smear 1 tablespoon of softened butter in your pan. That way nothing sticks. It will also add some more deliciousness to the dish. The more butter, the better. Alright, we're going to pour the sweet potato mixture into the greased baking pan. Use a spatula to level the surface. Then we're going to make and top this with an outrageously delicious pecan streusel topping. I have 1.5 cups of pecans here. I'm going to chop them up. Once the pecans are chopped up, I'm going to grab a large bowl, then toss in 2 tablespoons of flour. We're also adding a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to drop the chopped pecans into the bowl. Then we're going to mix this very well. We want the pecans to get coated with the flour and sugar and everything else. Once everything is mixed well, go ahead and pour in 1.5 tablespoons of melted butter. Then mix everything in again. Once mixed in, go ahead and grab the pan with your sweet potato mixture. Then evenly top it with the pecan mixture. Next, you're going to place this in a 350 degrees Fahrenheit oven for 25 minutes. When it comes out, the pecans are going to be toasted and really delicious. The aroma is so good. Alright, so the last thing we're going to do is top this with some marshmallows and place it back into the oven. My kids heard me talk about marshmallows and now they're all over the kitchen.
There's 2 more marshmallows. And for me? Yay!
So we're going to place this in the oven for another 5 minutes or so. We just want the marshmallows to puff up and get nice and golden. All done. And this is what it looks like when it's done. It smells really, really good. The sweet potato casserole came out very delicious. The pecan topping adds a nice texture and crunch to the whole dish. My family really enjoyed it, and you guys will love this for Thanksgiving. If you want the ingredients and measurements, check the description box. I have everything there.
Don't know what I should do. I wish